Good evening. Now, there's something I really just want to share with you all right now, and it's basically, as a young man growing up myself, I've came to realize a good few things that have helped me to become the person that I am now, and this is one of the things that I want to share with you. When I was growing up, to be someone, you had to be this big man on the road, like show no emotion, like hat down low, head up. If anyone, when you're talking to people, it's like, you safe, blood, you cool, fam. Say little as possible to limit the risk of someone you calling you Niki or showing a bit of emotion for someone to see a bit more into you. Now, basically, when I was younger, that's how I used to apply myself. I used to, yeah, say, fam, be cool. Show no emotion. You have to be tough on road. That sort of thing. And you know what? What I came to realise is that in all that time in doing that, I wasn't being myself. And all that time in doing that, I was holding up a mask. Because I wasn't born into the world and the doctor said, what's going on, gangster? What's going on, G? I wasn't born a bad person. I wasn't born a gangster. But when I was growing up, when I was younger, I felt that I had to be like that to fit in. And in essence, I'm just going to say it blatantly, all most young people really want is friends. Do you know why I'm saying this? It's because, you expect your brother to love you. You expect your mother to love you because, yeah, they're blood. But to some young people, to have a boy that isn't related to them by blood, that cares for them like a mother would, respects them and loves them like a brother would as well, to some young people, that makes them feel like they've got some self-worth. Like, a lot of the time when I talk to a lot of guys on road, they say, do you know this brother? Do you know that brother? And if you know that brother, yeah, I know that brother. Cool, yeah, he's cool. Safe. And it's like some people identify themselves by everyone else around them. And what I'm saying is this, yeah, like the moment that I started to drop my mask and start being myself, yeah, people called me Niki and that, but at the end of the day, I actually felt happy about myself. I actually liked the person that I was. Do you know what I mean? And in that time as well, I realized that, you know what? There's one thing I can do great, and that is be me. And basically, what I just main point I just want to say to everyone out there is just to be yourself and no one else, man. Like, you don't have to follow. And I know every man's going on and I know lots of people going on, yeah, man's doing my thing. I'm doing my thing. I'm unique. I'm different. But when you're following that road life and trying to adopt that big bad man pose, you're not being yourself. You're just adopting something that maybe you've come to see in some point in your life and you think, I need to be like this. And, I'm going to be a bit blunt and say, if you look down deep inside yourself, I know that ain't you. Do you know what I mean? You know that ain't you. You just need, it just comes to a point where you just realize it. And when I realized it, I made the adjustment. And you know what? I can honestly say that, yeah, I'm happy. Like, I feel sometimes, especially as I'm going around with the campaign as well, I feel sometimes that everyone's trying to be someone other than themselves. Like, everyone's trying to be the next this person or the next that person or the next this or the next that, when you could really be yourself and be great at it. Like, bum being anyone else. Like me, I'm Alexander Rose, and I'm happy just being that. Do you know what I mean? I'm happy being Alexander Rose because I know I can be Alexander Rose and do it great. And basically, this is just a thought that was just really in my head in that. And I do, whenever I go and give my speeches, break this down as well. Like, but basically, for those people out there that are watching this now and you know that you're being true to yourself, keep doing that because that's what's going to get you to great and far places. And for those that are watching it are in a bit of a limbo stage like how I was, then really stand in the mirror and just look at yourself and really just reevaluate things. Like, we all need to take time to really stop and really position ourselves and think where we are. And I think as young people out there, we need to do that, and more so than adults, you know what I mean? Because there's a lot out there to try and veer us off our paths. So we need to know solidly what's our goal and where we want to go to. So I was just basically wanting to share that point with you in that. And yeah, thanks for watching.